Testing, testing, uno, dos, tres. Testing, testing, uno, dos, tres. Hello out there world!
Hello.
Hope you're having a fantastic day today. We want to touch on a topic that we get asked quite a bit through our social media channels. So we figured we may as well make a video. And that is how to move to Spain from America.
So a little bit of a background. We were both working for the corporate job in the US. We lived, Southern California, and Ohio, and Colorado. We just got tired of this corporate grind. So we decided to move to Spain. So we prepared and we sold everything. As soon as we got the visa, we took off and moved to Spain in the middle of the pandemic with our little dog Hodu and our 8 luggages with personal belongings.
So everything we're going to talk about is on personal experience. If you have any further questions, please seek out an attorney or someone who's more specialized than us.
Yep, so let's get it started.
We're Vicky and Josh, a husband and wife team that quit our jobs in the States and moved to Valencia, Spain. We love traveling and seeing new places through food, drinks, and fun, just like a local. So subscribe and join us as we explore Europe and beyond.
Alright, so first, let's talk about visa. There are multiple visas you can choose from. The most common one, I would say, there are golden visa, student visa, and non-lucrative visa. You guys would most likely to choose the non-lucrative visa. The main part of this visa is you have to have a certain amount of funds in your bank account. The best place to find this information and more details is your Spanish consulate's website in your region, because sometimes the detail varies depending on the consulate. If you're not sure, please consult the appropriate attorney.
So let's talk about financials. Unless you're moving here with work established on a work visa, you're gonna have to have money saved up. Money for traveling, money for food, money for your bills. So it cannot be an overnight decision. Unless you win the lottery, then congratulations to you.
I'm jealous.
But it's a big factor. So we would suggest you take a very calculated risk in you moving here to Spain to enjoy everything that it has to offer.
Yeah, it wasn't an overnight decision for us. Once we decide that we planned and we saved up and we continue to work until we have the comfortable amount of funds, that makes us feel like we're ready to leave. All right, next, where would you live in Spain? There are many options to choose from. We picked Valencia. Why? Because it's the 3rd largest city in Spain. It's not too big, not too small, has a beautiful weather. It is beautiful, it's dog friendly. She said, high five, good girl. Laid-back vibe and affordable cost of living. €1, €2. So we picked Valencia, decided to call it a home. Okay, now once you pick the city you want to live in, would you buy or would you rent?
So it's a big decision, guys. Buying is not as hard as it seems. We did it, but you definitely need the right team. You need to have attorneys, you need to have mortgage brokers, you need to have real estate agents, but it can be done. We did it from the US. Just make sure you surround yourself with the right team of people that will help you get that done.
Yeah, it's a very lengthy process. You can look up the properties through the website called the Idealista, and there's a couple other options. We'll put that information in the description, but it can be done, and we love our place.
Okay, so renting, we don't have all of the first-hand knowledge. This is just from other people we know that have rented. Okay, typically the owner of the property may require first month's rent, the last month's rent, plus a deposit, and you sign a contract in Spanish. So if you can't read Spanish, make sure you get someone to help you with that contract so you know exactly what is inside of it.
And the other thing is you can also look up the rental information Idealista as well. But again, we also heard here and there are some false information out there. It can be very complicated, it can be difficult. So again, if you're not fluent in Spanish, or if you don't know the laws very well, even if you speak Spanish, have an appropriate person help you.
All right, so speaking of language, guys, this is important. Know some Spanish.
Yes, especially in Valencia. So unless you're in a touristy area, people don't generally speak very much English here. So it will be difficult if you don't know any of the language. There are a lot of online programs out there these days that you can prepare yourself to learn some of the Spanish. You may not be super fluent, but that's okay. Even if you know some, yes, that will be extremely helpful. Now, if you have a legal matters, other things that you need to get into a little more complicated stuff, there are translators available out there that you can hire.
Meal time.
Yes, let's talk about that. Because it is probably one of the biggest culture shocks, especially for Americans moving to Spain.
It was, I think, the hardest part for us.
Yeah, it's not like we didn't know it at all, but it was a struggle for us in the beginning.
It was hard.
Yeah. So the main thing you want to be aware of is their lunchtime. The lunchtime typically in the US starts when? Like 11:30, 12 p.m. maybe. Here, the lunch doesn't start until 2 p.m. That means, guys, they don't serve you food until 2 p.m.
Yeah. Every once in a while you might find a restaurant that might be a 1:30.
If you go to the tourist area, they'll serve you probably US hour, but you know how it is. The touristy place is not really great.
Yeah, so 2 o'clock, get used to it.
Yes.
And that'll go from 2 to 4. Everything else in the city is shut down basically, except for Mercadona, which is open. That's the time to actually grocery shop, is during everyone else's eating time.
Yeah, even retail business during that lunch hour will close.
Yes.
Now, and that means if you want to eat around like, I don't know, 3:30 p.m., they may not serve you because they're getting ready to close.
Yeah.
Depending on the restaurant, but that's kind of the general rule of thumb.
Or they could be out of that food. Since it's a lot of times it's a menu of the day, they only prepare so much of the menu of the day. So once it's gone, it's gone.
And dinner.
Dinner.
Since now, imagine this, you ate just between 2 to 4 p.m. and that lunch meal is the biggest meal of the day. So people won't eat actual like dinner until what, 9 p.m.?
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe around 8 p.m. they'll start serving like tapas. But if you want dinner, it's what, 9, 10 p.m.?
Yeah, some restaurants won't even open until 9:30.
Yeah. So just be aware of that, because otherwise you'll get hangry. You are warned. Now, if you're mad, not responsible. All right, next topic. Let's talk about driver's license.
All right, guys. So first things first, get your international driver's license. Get it from AAA, or there's a couple other companies. And you can use that for the first 6 months while you're inside of Spain.
If you're a resident.
If you're a resident. Once you hit the 6-month mark, you are now mandated to get a Spanish driver's license. So that means you have to study for the test, take the test, take driver's ed classes, and then pass your driver's test. Okay, so this is a multi-month process. I'm going through it currently, okay? So make sure that you are prepared for that. I wish I would have changed it a little bit more and worked on it earlier, because right now I don't have a driver's license.
Yeah. So just remember, you're gonna feel like 16 all over again, only in Spanish.
Sweet 16. Pets. So as you know, we have little Hodu, all right? To bring her into the country, you do have to go through a lengthy process. So make sure you are up to date on that process. Check with your veterinarian. Also check with the USDA, because you do need paperwork from the USDA to bring your pet into Spain. Once you are in Spain, you can take your paperwork and your pet over to a local vet, and they will issue a pet passport.
Yep, so Hodu has an EU passport that we don't have.
So she's an official EU citizen.
Yeah, we're not. Okay, next. Don't overpack, guys. You can get almost everything here. Josh, do you have anything you wish you would have brought?
Nothing I can think of.
Yeah, same here. I can't really think of anything that I wish I would have brought here from US.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's American grocery stores here, there's Amazon here, there's Carrefour here. But guys, you can find almost everything.
Just pack your clothes and whatever your important personal belongings. Don't bring your entire house here. You'll get everything here.
Health insurance. Guys, this is night and day from America. So, health insurance for a foreigner on your first year at least, you have to go through a private network, okay? There are multiple insurance companies you can work with, but they are specifically built with no deductibles and no co-pays. So the premium is gonna be based a lot of times on your age and if you have any pre-existing health conditions. So, you know, check with a couple of insurance companies, see what they're charging, and also check with your consulate to make sure the company you are working with is okay for your visa. For us, it's about 50 euros a month each. That covers everything. It doesn't cover, you know, the pharmaceutical stuff, but that is really, really cheap.
Yeah, so far, visiting pharmacies and doctors has been a great experience. Spain does have one of the best health cares in the world, so you're in good hands.
Mañana, mañana, it'll happen. Mañana, it's only a day away. Mañana will probably turn into a couple mañanas.
Guys, this is our last one. Get used to this mañana culture. You're moving here to have a less stress. Don't rush, just let it be. It can be hard sometimes though.
Yeah, so prepare yourself, guys. Not everyone returns your calls right away. Not everyone returns your emails right away. You know, the hours are different than ours.
Spaniards will tell you, tranquilo. Just calm down, everything's gonna be okay. And we'll just have to get used to that. We're like, what's not done yet? So, me coming from Korea, I don't know if you guys know anything about it. Koreans are known to be impatient. They call something pali pali, that means fast fast. That's really what Koreans are known for. They want everything done yesterday. So that's where I'm from, as you can imagine. I came to US, that was a whole another adjustment. Now it's like, don't even try.
Put it down into first gear.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be slow. But it's great, guys. You know, you're moving here for the relaxing culture. That is what it is relaxing culture.
Absolutely. Spaniards value quality of life. And join that. That's great.
So grab a sangria, put your feet up, and relax.
Yep, that is our last tip.
So we hope you have enjoyed these top 10 things you should know before you move to Spain from America.
Yep, I hope this video was helpful. And if you guys like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be publishing a lot more videos.
So until we see you next time, adios!
Hasta luego!